Hello everyone, it's still good afternoon. So, good afternoon, we are live and welcome to the 22nd episode of My Waste, My Responsibilities weekly show, which highlights the warriors who are doing their best in the country. It's called Wednesdays for Waste Warriors, and we are here with another warrior from Mumbai today, um, who's started something very unique, and it's actually helping all of us who often do not know what to do with some specific kind of waste or specific kind of items that we use, and then after some time they are still good but we can't use them any longer. So we'll be talking to our guest today. Let me wait for him to join and then I shall introduce you. So Wednesdays for Waste Warriors is an initiative by My Waste, My Responsibility and Iti Skill School. I'm the founder of Iti Skill School, and it's basically a social initiative to join the dots and bridge the gaps that we have in the rural and urban setting. So it is about skilling students, professional development for teachers, parents, and also improving their facilities. So what they do, Green Soul does, is actually going to be helping students who are in rural or underprivileged schools, and we'll be happy to collaborate with them. So let me wait for him to join and welcome everyone. Really happy to see you. Today we have an early session. Instead of 6, we are doing it at 4, and I am still hoping that many people can join even though it's 4 o'clock. So great. Just to give you an update, it has finally started raining in Pune, in Bombay, and many other cities. I've been listening to the updates from Nagpur, Bhopal, and it is raining continuously, so please take care. Personally, I am not very fond of rainy season because it makes a mess and it just is. But we need rains to recharge the groundwater, so I welcome rains. And thank you very much. Even though it's late monsoon, thankfully that we did get monsoon. So let me find out where our guest, whether he's able to connect or not. Give me a second. All right. So okay. My Waste, My Responsibility has been able to figure out this by talking to many other waste warriors, that waste management has one major component, that is waste reduction. And it has to happen. People have to get into that habit of reducing waste, because if we are just going to have landfills and contribute more to the landfills. And since, hi Shriyans, how are you?
Yeah, doing well. Thank you.
Great. I'm glad you could join, and
Sure.
welcome to Wednesdays for Waste Warriors. And our basic objective is to tell people what others in the country, in some corner or in some major city are doing to help people reduce waste or manage waste, or something that's not a discarded can be a discarded item for someone, but it can be a resource for someone else. So, like you are doing, is exactly that. People who, I read your story that how you were marathon runners and then you saw this problem and then you took it upon yourself and brainstormed a solution for that. So, everyone, welcome. Let's welcome Shriyans Bhandari. He's the founder of Green Soul. And I saw that Green Soul has a foundation as well. So,
Yes.
so you
Thank you for having us here.
most welcome, most welcome. Would you like to I know there is a long introduction to you, and we have a short time, half an hour episode today. So I know that you are involved in education, you are in sports, fitness, and you are also a TEDx speaker. So I would like you to quickly tell us about how this journey started and what made you come from education to this, or you're still part of both. How did Green Souls begin?
So overall, I was in college in Jain College, Mumbai,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where I was a marathon runner.
Mm-hmm.
So Ramesh and I both used to do marathon running, and that's where we came up with this idea in college, where we saw a lot of footwear going to landfill, our own footwear. There's no further use, after you've ran in them.
Mm-hmm.
And if you see athletic shoes, if you see shoes especially which are for running, you can use it only for a certain period of time. After that, you have to change your shoes.
Yeah.
So we thought this is still good enough. Why are we discarding it? Why are we giving it further? Can there be no second
Mm-hmm.
use? That's what motivated us into starting Green
Mm-hmm.
Soul. And from that one pair upcycle, today we have upcycled close to 6 lakh pairs,
Wow.
and we've donated them to children in need across India. And apart from that, we have also done we have started upcycling apparel, flex, tires, basically anything which is reaching end of life, we are able to upcycle and then make a second use out of it. So we don't believe in things which are non-circular. We want to have an economy which is circular. A waste of 1% should be like uh, like a raw material for some other industry. So
Yeah.
that is the thought behind Green Soul. And this is Green Soul Foundation. What we are doing now is also we are retailing. We are also having our own
Mm-hmm.
materials which are there, which we are made out of shoe waste and different kind of waste. So we are into green materials. We are into upcycling solutions, and we have our own retail range. So it's a proper social enterprise based out of India. And I also run Heritage Girls School in Udaipur,
Mm-hmm.
which is a leading girls boarding school. So this is my family business, and basically I'm running both of these things together. I run Green Soul also. There's a co-founder Ramesh, and it's based out of
Mm-hmm.
Mumbai. And I'm based in Udaipur, where I run the school, and I also live in Udaipur.
That's amazing. Thank you. And I saw a picture where you all were sitting with children and they had these school bags. जैसे पहले डक बैग के bags होते थे जब मैं स्कूल जाती थी, so वैसे वाले bags थे. So are they also upcycled bags?
Yeah, so we recently celebrated our 7th anniversary.
Oh,
We
nice.
completed 7 years of Green
Congratulations.
Soul. Thank you. So we had a donation drive in Maharashtra, and yes, so all these are upcycled. They're made from
Mm-hmm.
clothes, and the slippers that were donated were made from shoes. So we are doing like an environmental good, social good, and we're also providing employment. So social, economic, and environmental good.
Exactly. And that is the, closing the loop. It's circular completely. So awesome, very
Correct.
good. I must say that, when I first read about you guys, I was so happy that कोई ये सोच रहा है जो खुद मैराथन दौड़ता है, ही हिमसेल्फ इज थिंकिंग. सो ये कितनी अच्छी बात हो सकती है दैट जब हम उस प्रॉब्लम उस वेस्ट को जनरेट करने वाले होते हैं, तब हमारे पास अगर वो ख्याल आए कि हम इसको क्या कर सकते हैं. सो इट्स रियली अमेजिंग. आई एम रियली congratulations to both of you. रमेश
Thank you.
couldn't join because of some prior commitment, but एक और बार हम ऐसे करेंगे कि आप दोनों को साथ में बुलाएंगे और हम बात करेंगे. So
We'd be happy to. So where are you based out of?
I'm in Pune.
And what motivated you to start this? What is your background?
So I have been a special educator, and when I came back to India in 2019, I wanted to start a transition learning center, जिसमें people who are not college track जिनका नहीं होगा अगर, so वो लोग skills सीख सकते हैं और उससे financially independent हो सकते हैं. And you know, आखिर हम लोग एजुकेशन या कोई भी चीज क्यों करते हैं? बिकॉज यू वांट टू बी सेल्फ सस्टेनिंग एम्प्लॉयड, एंड इट शुड आल्सो बी एनवायरनमेंट फ्रेंडली. सो अनफॉर्चुनेटली कुछ महीनों में लॉकडाउन शुरू हो गया, सो आई कुडंट डू दिस. एंड देन दैट एंटायर 2 year period happened where nothing of that sort could happen. And then people were getting aware about clean air, environment, waste, and all of that. So I also shifted my focus only education se leke environment and education and skilling. So that is how my waste, my responsibility started in 2021 after I completed Jagrati Yatra. And since then we've been an active community from about 25-30 cities in India. And हमारे members जो हैं वो सब like वो उत्तराखंड में हो या कोयम्बटूर में हो, बेस्ट आउट ऑफ वेस्ट कोई बनाते हैं, कोई एजुकेशन प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं, कोई प्रोडक्ट्स बना रहे हैं, कोई सर्विसेज दे रहे हैं. सो दे आर ऑल फ्रॉम all different kind of backgrounds. And then in February this year we started कि हमारे पास इतने सारे experts हैं, why not feature them and tell people कि क्या हो रहा है. Because लोग सिर्फ Instagram पे या YouTube पे videos देखते हैं और उसके बाद भूल जाते हैं. They don't get a chance to interact with those experts.
Brilliant initiative is spreading awareness about social good. And for Green Soul, do try that. You can organize some collection drives in your society, schools, colleges, corporates of shoes, apparel, flex, coffee, anything, anything, any kind of waste is useful for us. So do take up the initiative further.
Yes, and like I was mentioning, Iti Skill School supports rural and underprivileged communities के schools. So हमारे पास वो एक बहुत बड़ा challenge होता है कि उनके पास चीजें ही नहीं होती है. So हम यहाँ city से collect करते हैं, whether it's school bags, water bottles, reading books, or clothes, and shoes and sports material as well. So we would like to reach Green Soul के through हमारे जो सातारा के आसपास के villages के schools हैं, they are actually underprivileged as well as tribal students. So they are mostly first generation learners. And सातारा का जो स्कूल है वो तो मांडवे विलेज का स्कूल जो है, वहाँ पे वो बच्चे लोग 8 किलोमीटर पहाड़ी से नीचे उतर के आते हैं. 7:30 वो अपने स्कूल पहुंच जाते हैं. एंड देन स्कूल खत्म होने के बाद 8 किलोमीटर वापस पैदल ऊपर पहाड़ी में जाते हैं अपने घर. एंड सम आर वेयरिंग स्लीपर्स, नंगे पैर. सो हम उनके लिए शू का एक ड्राइव करना चाहते थे. सो ग्लैड दैट वी कनेक्टेड.
So you can send us the details. Our slippers don't work so well in hilly areas, but we can still try. Whatever, how many months ever it helps, then we'll be happy to. So you can send more details, email with all the sizes, full names, more details, so we can work on it.
I'll definitely do that. So tell me, what were the challenges when you started this? मतलब ऐसा तो नहीं हुआ होगा कि एकदम ही सब कुछ पहले दिन से बहुत smoothly हो गया. So कैसे आपके पास आए?
So there's still a lot of challenges. We're still feeling, we are starting up because entrepreneurship journey is not so easy. Social entrepreneurship or entrepreneurship, you need to have a lot of passion. and unless you are super passionate about what you're doing, I think you'll quit in between.
True.
Because you have to build everything from scratch. You need to get your idea, where you'll manufacture it, your materials, where you will sell it, then who are the beneficiaries, how you manage the funding, team. We're not from like footwear background,
Yeah.
so learning about footwear, that is also something that was a challenge. So I think overall entrepreneurship journey, everything is a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
But what motivates you is working upon your own idea. What you are putting effort into, something creative, something what you like doing. I think that is the best part about it. I think that's what keeps us going rather than working for anyone else. We're
Yeah.
working for ourselves.
Yeah.
We're working for the society. We are working on a much larger canvas. So that's what we're able to take much more decisions,
Yeah.
have much more flexibility. I think that's what keeps us going.
That's true. एंड जो आप स्कूल जो जिनको मदद करते हैं द स्टूडेंट्स उनके तरफ से आपके पास कोई ऐसे आई एम श्योर बहुत सारी स्टोरीज होगी जो बहुत ही टचिंग और हार्ट वार्मिंग होगी बट इज देयर एनीथिंग दैट यू रिमेम्बर जो पहली बार किया आपने और आपको बहुत सुपर मोटिवेशन मिला?
So yes, we donate in very rural areas. So out there, people don't have any kind of footwear.
Yeah.
At some places, we even donated where we had to cross a river and then donate a pair of footwear. So there have been a lot of challenges. We are working across 19 states in India.
Oh, nice.
So yes, almost pan-India presence, pan-India collection, and upcycling various things. We have a lot of supporters also, big corporates like Adidas, Skechers, DBS, Cipla, big companies which are supporting this cause. So we are happy we are able to make a difference, make a change.
That's good. So जैसे कोई लोग जो देख रहे हैं, if they have a question कि कैसे what kind of footwear should we give? Something which is absolutely खटारा, which is still in usable condition. एक जूता गुम गया है. There might be so many questions I'm asking on their behalf.
So it
What
has
kind
to
of shoes do you accept?
right. So it has to be once you're tired of using it, then you need to give it to green. So it shouldn't be like you want to throw it off or it has already come to landfill and then we are trying to recover it. So it is absolutely the extra things that people have in pairs only. And maybe if it's torn and all, it's okay. Just the sole should be in a good condition. And as I told earlier, we are now accepting like coffee, flex, apparel also, not just footwear. So any of these things are also useful. We are making bags, mats, materials, everything out of it. So almost our reach has really increased in the past 2-3 years in what we are doing.
Okay, that's nice. So how should they courier you or you have collection centers in every city? How does that go?
Not in every city. Our main refurbishing unit is in Navi Mumbai.
Okay.
So that address is online, Green Soul Navi Mumbai. You will get the address. Otherwise, you can also Google Green Soul Collection Centers. So there you will get. Overall, these are all volunteers and they have these collection centers at their
Okay.
homes. So if you have a few pairs, you can go to Green Soul Collection Centers and you can easily drop off a pair. If you're doing a drive in bulk, then you can courier it to us in Navi Mumbai.
So when you refurbish, do you fix it or you like what happens there when that when you get shoes and before you give it away,
So it's
what happens?
not. So we are completely remodifying it. The product which comes out of it, you can't figure out whether it has come out of a shoe or not.
Okay.
So it is complete transformation. The shoe becomes a slipper, and we use various parts of the shoe. We add some new materials, but we work so much upon it that it becomes like a completely customized new slipper. or your denim or t-shirts become like a completely new bag. Even your shoelaces become like your straps to wear on your bags. So those kind of things.
Oh, that's nice. So it always becomes slippers.
Shoes always become slippers. We have some slip-ons also in colder areas. Suppose if you're donating in Himachal or Jammu, then we don't donate slippers. We donate like a slip-on which is slightly covered. You can wear it with socks or something.
Okay.
So yeah, I have that also.
That's great. That's great. We might be able to connect you with our partners in Ladakh and Uttarakhand and Jammu, who may need a lot of help. So thank you so much.
Sure.
What upcycling and circularity is very important, and people are still trying to get into that mindset of zero waste or not able to understand SDGs. So what is your message for them if they are still not awake yet?
So uh, ultimately, we have to be aware of what we are consuming, where it is coming from, where it is going. Is it going to landfill? Is it good for? Is it a biodegradable thing that we're using? So ultimately, we will be aware. Governments will push us upon it. Companies are launching products which are more sustainable. So I think uh, I think it's part of giving back to know to be a sustainable consumer, to consume in a right manner, to give. It's like giving back to the society, and it's very much required. We can't run in the same ways that we've done in the past. We don't have that much resources also
Yeah.
that we can keep doing what we have been. So I think our needs are getting fulfilled. Like if you buy a sustainable thing, your need is getting fulfilled, and it is good for environment. So why not? I think that is the thing.
And when we say there are handful people in the cities or urban environment who have most of it or what we want or what we need, but there are more than what we can imagine who don't even have the basics. So people always say we want to give, but we don't know how to give, and will it reach the right people? So, like Iti Skill School also tells them that yes, we are reaching them directly, and now people have you, Green Soul, as well, that who is reaching them directly. And when you go to distribute, do you distribute it yourself or you send it to the some partner or NGO? How do you distribute it to the schools or children?
So we have a team. We ourselves take care of the distribution. We ourselves identify the beneficiaries, take care that it is a place where you need footwear, and we ourselves go and donate it. So there's a lot of transparency, and we ask all our donors also to come for the donation,
That's
right?
right.
The monetary donor. Shoe donors, we send them a notification or an emailer that so many pairs have been distributed, or they can follow Green Soul Foundation's page. There also be regularly update where the drives are happening and where it has been utilized. So this is our work throughout the year. Throughout the year, we are upcycling, collecting, distributing. So it is something that we do in and out in all the states. We do have partners to share information, but we directly do all the work, groundwork.
That's really nice. And I know that you said that we can 4:30, so we are reaching close to our 4:30 timeline. If anyone has any
Yeah.
questions, people who've joined, you are most welcome to ask. And if you have a message, Shriyans, that you want to share with people, how to be more in that giving mindset instead of अभी तो मेरे पास ही ये नहीं है, so how can they develop that?
So I think the more we give, the more we get. It's not like a thing that we just say. It's also true because I think it also creates goodness in you, and we are not saying donate something that is so valuable to you. You're just asking donate something that that you should be mindful about. Instead of throwing it, you are giving it a second use. So that's kind of giving we are asking for. So it should not be a tough thing to do. And what we'll also do is once we'll also share this particular conversation on our pages, Green Soul and Green Soul Foundation, so it can reach more people. And yeah, that is my overall concept.
That's nice. And we at Skill School, we have modified the use of words a little bit. So when we, like, I learned this from Gunj, Anshu Gupta, that when donate, मतलब वो लोग अपना कचरा भी दे देते हैं, stained कपड़े, फटे टूटे rags, मतलब just they just want to get rid of it. So वो donate में ऐसा होता है कि मैं बड़ा हूँ और मैंने किसी को कुछ दिया. So I was listening to him. He said कि हमें gift वो is a better he wanted कि हम जब किसी को गिफ्ट कुछ करते हैं तो हमारी भी एक रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी आ जाती है कि दैट गिफ्ट हैज टू बी गुड. सो मुझे वो पॉइंट बहुत अच्छा लगा उनका. तब से मैंने जो भी हम इति स्किल स्कूल के लिए कलेक्शन ड्राइव्स करते आए हैं पिछले साल से, मैं हमेशा लोगों को बोलती हूँ कि हम लोग गिफ्ट, आप अपना जो भी एक्स्ट्रा दे रहे हो, सरप्लस दे रहे हो, जो आपको उसकी जरूरत नहीं है, तो हम उसे एक सही बेनिफिशरी को दे रहे हैं. तो आप ये सोचो कि आप उन्हें गिफ्ट दे रहे हो. सो वो हम उनको वो भी एक थोड़ा सा माइंडसेट चेंज कराने के लिए कोशिश कर.
Go a step further, we shouldn't even call things waste.
Yes.
If we call it waste, then it will be like, okay, it has no use. But we should call it as, like a new, like a starting thing or a raw material or a base product, which can become something new. So as soon as we categorize it, anything as waste, old footwear as waste, it has lost value. So if we start categorizing it as something which can again become a new product, I think more things will find value.
Yes. और मैं उस चीज के लिए भी कॉन्शियस हूँ कि मुझे ये जो वेस्ट वॉरियर्स है उसको भी मॉडिफाई करना है.
No, it's fine. It clicks. It clicks very quickly. Waste warriors, I think it's so easy to understand.
Yeah.
But yes, the underlying message is we have to move away from categorizing things as waste. Maybe like a circular economy. Kind of
exactly. अभी हम वो भी कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि जब लोग बेल बजती है और बोलते हैं कचरे वाला आ गया, और हम कचरे वाले हैं और वो सफाई वाले हैं, that itself is a thing जो समझाने के लिए कोशिश जारी है. So
the other way around, correct?
So
we are the ones who are held on to trash and they are the ones who are cleaning
it for us. And they do it every day. हम लोग तो नहीं कर सकेंगे अगर हमारे ऊपर आ जाएगा तो. So instead of being thankful, हम उनके ऊपर बड़ा attitude दिखाते हैं और उनके साथ बड़े high handed तरीके से behave करते हैं बहुत सारे लोग. बट वो सब हमें चेंज करना है. जब तक हम उन्हें एक्सेप्ट नहीं करें कि उनके बिना हमारा काम नहीं चल सकता.
Right. So I think I also learned something today. Good thoughts, and we'll definitely share it with more people.
Yes.
We'll share the video abroad. Hope it reaches more people.
Yes.
And
thank you so much. Thank you for coming. And हम लोग अगली बार दोनों के साथ बात करेंगे. Take care and all the best to everyone at Green Soul. And let's hope that we can make a lot of green schools with Green Soul. So take care. It was really nice having you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Take care. Bye-bye.